So, Focus, you wake up in a place and a time you hoped never to see again. This is the accident that occurred back on your training in the Lathe Worlds shortly after you had become a full-fledged neophyte of the Adeptus Mechanicus. There was the explosion in the munitions bay where you were training and learning the rights of Unitorum, if you remember.
Mm-hmm.
And several of the tech priests had died along with great damage to the facility, and you were the only survivor, gaining the accolade of the name Lucky between some of the more laymen of the Forge. And you are once again brought back to the devastation and the destruction you see before you with many of your dead compatriots and friends, which took a severe toll on you. And you always felt sort of survivor's guilt for a bit of it, because you managed to survive where they did not. And you passed the willpower thing, yeah?
Yep, by 0.1.
Okay. So even as you look on, you can see that even though you knew, ages ago, they all died instantly in the blast. Many of them were incinerated. Those that body weren't completely destroyed were burnt to a crisp, and there was no way to resuscitate them or save them. But the men in front of you, the bodies you see on the ground, are instead writhing where they are in pure agony, still alive, but not, hurt enough to die, and they scream at you for help. And you can sense this is not how this played out, and logic tells you that something is strange here. Okay. So what do you want to do?
Well, I'm not going to draw a beautiful picture of this. I scrutinize the area.
Yeah, you can do scrutiny, sure.
Figure out anything else. Wait, actually.
Aha, logic.
Actually, my scrutiny's rubbish.
I draw the area.
Screw it, yeah. Fuck it.
I don't know what that's going to accomplish, but sure.
It's horrendous. Worst picture I've ever
it's
done.
Like stick people.
And then you just scream up and say, "See, I can draw shit too. This is a terrible dream," or whatever.
Yeah.
So after a while of you pacing around, clearly aware that something is wrong here, this dark visage appears before you again, much like the others, though you don't know the others have gone through things or are going through similar things. And it weaves around you and it comes down to the body, the desiccated, burnt body of what was one of your more humble friends that you got along quite well with, because he joined up at the same time as you. And he just looks at you and says, "If you had been more diligent, if you had known, you could have saved them."
That is the past. And then I draw my weapon and try and shoot him with my laser.
Okay.
No fear?
Oh yeah, you do have to roll fear and all that, yeah.
Also initiative?
Yeah, that too.
No!
I don't play by your rules.
Right, so I was opposite of really, really good with this one, so I should pass the willpower test. Am I at a minus 20 or is it just flat?
It's minus 20. Unless you have resistance fear or anything.
Unshakable faith?
I think that does do something for you, doesn't it? You get to reroll it.
Yeah, you just reroll.
The power of lasers help me in realizing that this is fine.
No. Power of lasers is very specific and odd. I don't know how it's going to help in anything really.
Boom!
Okay, so yeah, you realize he's full of shit. So he sort of grimaces and casts Touch of Madness. Goes off, so willpower again. Does there overbleed on that, Ollie?
Nope, 21.
Okay.
Flat.
Yep, flat willpower.
Anyway, the overbleed is just it affects another target, so it doesn't really matter.
Alright, so you resist that shit as well, so your turn. And you fire your thing, I guess?
Yeah, 4.4 degrees of success.
He tries to dodge. Fails to dodge, so roll damage.
Lucky indeed.
How many extra 10s?
2, I think. Yeah, 2. Okay, so you blow a wide hole in what would have been his head, actually, I think. No, 90. Yeah, actually, it's his head, isn't it? No, it's not. No, it's 90. You blow a wide hole in what was, you can guess is maybe one of his lower body, and it instantly almost reforms afterward, and he just laughs a solemn laugh and says, "You creatures depend far too much upon your technology, but perhaps there is a worth in you after all." And then he fades away. That was quick. You nailed everything. Alright, so
Lucky.
last but not least is Mordecai.
Oh yeah.
So, you over here?
Yeah, I found myself.
Okay. So you find yourself in a place you hoped never to be again, and you can remember this place quite well. After you were taken from the lower dredges of the rogue trader ship you were living upon and brought to the black ships, for many, weeks, what felt like months, or may even have been a year, it's hard to tell with the passage of time, you were imprisoned in one of the lower cells of the ship, and essentially left there to rot in between the testing and prodding by the custodians who looked over you. And this is where you essentially ripped out your own eyes, was it? Or sewed your eyes shut?
Ripped them out.
Yeah, to no longer see the demons you see before, but now it's plain to see that this is the day where you rip them out. The blood on the ground, you can see your eyeballs resting over here where you threw them when you ripped them out before. But this time, unfortunately, you can see, and the demons that once plagued you have returned again, and all around you, you see the walls almost budge with the screaming faces of horrific creatures as they mock and laugh at you, trying to break into reality through you. And everything around you is completely dark and black, as the black cells in the ship were before. And you can hear a mocking, cold laugh off somewhere else, and you know that you overcame this once before, and it shouldn't be like this, and there's something strange about what's going on.
Yeah. Do I remember going into where the Victus was?
Yes, you do remember. It was like a waving dream, and you woke up here. So yeah.
I say, demon, if you are there, the past has no hold on me. What is done is done. And I just sit down and cross my legs.
Alright, so then you hear a mocking laugh that seems to come from a great many places. And then these things come out and come to your bar. You can see them, yeah?
Yeah, I can see them.
They sort of get close to you and laugh through the bars, and then sink through the bars as if they weren't even there, with their bodies reforming when they come to the other side, and they sort of dance around you mockingly.
I just try and hold my shit together. So.
Does he have pants on?
Yes.
Not anymore, and they're laughing at his dick.
So they just turn around you, mocking you. Some of them say it would be far easier to give in. Let the creatures through. Give in. You know it is your purpose. Why fight against the inevitable? All of you eventually fail as the weak mortals you are. And then they just constantly twirl around you, taunting you, asking you to give in, accept the demons. It's inevitable. Blah blah blah.
If I can, I spend my reaction to cast resist possession.
Sure.
Yeah, it goes off.
Okay, so they recoil a bit as your body, and you can see it through the warp, becomes much brighter, and your defenses come up. And 2 of them instantly vanish and reform into the center one, and he says, "You are far too strong-willed to allow to live. The others would benefit far too much from your persistence." And he just moves to attack you.
Alright.
Okay, so what's your agility?
23.
He goes before you. Yeah. Okay, so he casts Insight Madness on you.
Like madness or touch of madness?
Touch of Madness, sorry.
Yeah, goes off. Hopefully it doesn't matter. Willpower. Yep, nothing.
Okay, your turn.
Give him a second. Mouse is fucking up. Bio Lightning. 4 plus 3. That's 1 bolt.
Mm-hmm.
10 plus 5. And
Okay, so as the lightning flies at him, he extends his arm and sort of bats it to the side and laughs and says, "Your power is no match compared to mine, creature." And sort of throws and inflict pain at you.
alright.
Does that
Yeah.
even go off? Yes, it does.
Yeah.
It's 8. Yeah. So roll the power again.
There you go.
Okay, your turn.
I try and sign the Shin's a full action, or
It's a half action.
I try and sign the Shin's him, see if I look for any weakness, I guess, in him.
You sense absolutely nothing. It's as if he isn't even there. Like he's a ghost or a shadow or an echo.
Yeah.
That's not even real. It's as if someone were screaming in the warp and he's the echo behind it, if you know what I mean.
Alright, I'm gonna try casting blood boil, but I don't think it's gonna work. So
Mm-hmm.
it goes off opposed toughness to my willpower, but it's about like him choking. So
Yeah, he can't choke or anything.
yeah. So nothing happens.
So he just sort of gruffs and goes, "I tire of this," and he moves into slash you with his claws.
Alright,
And he hits you.
I'll try and dodge, but yeah.
You can bump it over with a fate point if you want.
I've got 1. I'd rather keep it. Actually,
Well, 14
Yeah,
damage,
yeah.
no pen.
14 damage, no pen.
Hit you in the
Right, I've
body.
got 5 all over, so that would be 8. You know what? I will bump it over, actually.
Okay.
Actually, Psioniscience is a full action.
How is it? Well, it doesn't make much difference. Alright, your turn.
And I don't get the fate point back. I just need to check something. Reading. So I'm gonna cast Fire Lightning first off.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
There you go.
So, Demon Host.
I don't. 90 is no. 91 would be a demon host.
Oh.
The shit. Oh no, just copy and paste it.
I'll look it up, don't bother.
Yeah, okay. Shit goes down.
So, the surly bonds of Earth. Reality buckles and all gravity within 1d 100 meters reverses for 1d10 rounds. All creatures and undetected objects begin to lift off the ground at a rate of 3 meters per second. At the end of this time, reality asserts itself, and everything comes crashing down, likely dealing damage to all those affected.
Or it goes up 9 meters.
No, that's 9 rounds of going up 3 meters. So it's 27 meters.
Oh god.
It's pretty high.
Yeah.
So is that back in the room where we all were, or?
And what's the other one that you rolled? 60 or 85, sorry?
85, yeah. On that table.
That's mass possession.
Oh god.
Demons ravage the mind of every living thing within 1d 100 meters for 2d10 rounds. Every character in the area must test willpower. At the start of the turn, the fail test indicates the character spent his entire turn fighting off the count. Okay, so...
8 rounds.
Well, you need to test willpower.
Yeah. At the start of the round, or?
Well, you can test it now, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, so you gain 1d5 corruption.
Oh. 5 and 2 corruption. Be on 33 corruption.
Okay, so you're stunned for 4 rounds, apparently, yeah. Thing is going up for 9 rounds. At the end of this... Okay, let me just read this. Spend his entire... Okay, no, it's every round. Okay, so how many rounds is it? 8 rounds, okay.
Yeah, and also I got 63 on the other one.
Okay.
So he was thrown to the ground by unseen hands.
Yeah. Yeah, the psychic is thrown to the ground by unseen hands and thrashes about for a few moments as the wind howls about within 60-10 meters of him, lifting up light objects and forcing those in the air to make agility tests or be blown away. So basically you've just destroyed gravity, basically.
Yeah.
Alright, so your thing goes off still, I guess.
I can't... That was Bio Lightning, I think.
Yeah.
40, that's... God, that's a lot of fucking shit.
So I'm gonna say like the door blows open and you and him get flown out into the middle of this room,
Alright.
like fighting with one another.
For every bite, 5, every 10, so 100%. That's 14, 40 minus 14. So I get 3 lightning bolts.
Okay.
10 plus 5.
Okay, so the 15 actually does hurt him, so you're okay then, I guess. So you actually do manage to do a bit of damage to him.
Alright. I guess
Actual damage.
you can't actually ride just fury and psychic shit. Or
I think you can. Yeah, well, that's a good point because you can't. I guess. Yeah, I don't think you can then. Or probably not then. Yeah.
Alright.
Okay. So you hit him and everything is flying up, but I guess you're not going to fall because this reality isn't going to exist much longer. So he screams in agony and the image fades. Okay. So. Right. So all of you slowly start to emerge again, back in the place Carrick called the Folly. But this time you are all scattered over different places in the room.
We were sleepwalking.
When you came back. Okay, and he just, you all wake up slowly off the ground to a slow sort of clap as Carrick looks up and says, "Very good, you are stronger-willed than most." And then he sort of raises his hands and looks around and says, "Now do you see the power of this place? And so now do you understand what can be done here?" And he just sort of looks over you all one by one. "Now you must understand what purpose it must be molded to."
Wow, you can make some crazy dreams.
He sort of looks at you and says, "You believe them to be dreams, priest?"
No, this is obviously a strong mechanism.
The
machine spirit must be strong in this.
Whilst Carrick is talking with Focus, I'll try and innovate if I can. Invocate.
Yeah, sure.
That shit fails.
Okay. So he walks around for a moment and says, there are mechanisms to everything, priest, but not in the way you or any of your order would be possibly able to understand." And then he once again goes back to like the sun over here and waves his hand through it as if he was, lovingly stroking a creation of his of some kind. And he says, "Before I came here, there was nothing. This room was black and darkness. I formed it to my will. These stars you see before them were created by my will alone." Then he sort of looks over you again and says, "You've come here because your Inquisition," and he says it with a bit of distaste, "believes that I am the one causing the Astronomicon to dim in this sector of space. They're incorrect. Though I do know something of the cause of what you seek, and I, in my own way, rally against it using the machinations and constructions of this place, though for a different purpose. I foresee a world where the Imperium never existed, a world where the warp as we know it was not reforged into the turbulent mass of insanity that it exists as today, and in order to do so, every living thing must first die to fuel that power. And if you are to be the first to die for it, then so be it." And initiative.
Question: do I notice that my weapons are missing the shots that I shot in the dream?
Yes.
Okay.
I still have the -10, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I have 1 fatigue.
Okay, so Flo, it's your turn. So, a number of things you guys have learned from your time being in this room. It seems the things that they create are realities that do exist and are very real, but they're not the reality you're in. And Carrick seems convinced that he can use this place to reforge reality to what he wants it to be, a place where the Imperium and chaos and the warp never existed. But you're not quite sure whether or not that reality would be real or just a fantasy that only he would exist in, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
And he seems to be willing to sacrifice everything to make that a reality. And perhaps that's why this place is called the Folly, or
Mm-hmm.
the other ones call it that. So basically, his plan is insanity. So your turn, Flo.
Okay. Uh, Flo just asks, "What are those patterns on your head?"
Well, he's already moved like to the point where he's very clearly going to start throwing lightning and shit at you guys. But if you want to ask him questions, sure.
Well, it's either that or get naked.
You can shoot him.
Shoot him,
But
shoot
actually,
him.
Warren,
he's made out
no.
of flesh and blood.
Yes, he's a human. He's a psyker.
As a free action, I ask him about the patterns on his head.
He quite liberally ignores you and just says, "The time for questions has passed."
Okay. Well, then I aim my hunting rifle.
And actually, now that you question the patterns on his head, you can see that the patterns on his head are actually moving, as if they were like small worms crawling underneath his skin, and the patterns seem to shift and change very unnaturally.
Flo just seems to chalk that up to all the other strange shit that's been going on since she got here.
By any chance, is he a secret Catan?
No.
God damn it. Are they Necron scarabs in his head, repairing him?
No. Okay, so he tries to dodge. And he does. What's your agility, Victus and Focus?
Agility 20 something.
28,
26.
I remember.
33.
Okay, so he goes before Ficus, and Ficus goes before Victus. Okay. Alright, so for his turn, let's see, what shall he do? Um. Where is it? Okay, so he points. Where's it called? Oh yeah, that's it. Okay, so he points his finger at. Let's see, who will he go for? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You now believe you are a chicken. Bark, bark.
No. So going clockwise from 6, this is Victus then. So fires at Victus, and he's going to cast it.
Oh god.
Okay, so it goes off. Let me see what's the overlead. What did I roll? 30.
26.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's 3 overbleed. So for every overbleed, you generate an additional bolt. Okay, so he casts Force Barrage. At you, Victus. Okay.
Can I dodge?
Let me just see what it says. Use the bow. Test willpower to hit the target. If you succeed, your attack deals 1d10. Yeah, you can dodge it, but first of all, he has to try and hit you, I think. So let me just see if he can hit you. He has to roll willpower a bunch of times. It would have been 4 bolts. Okay, so only 2 bolts actually go off, so you can roll dodge.
Nope.
Okay. So 2 bolts hit you, and he gets, let me see, 2010 plus 1 point per willpower. Okay, so it does.
This is body, right?
Yeah. So 2 force bolts hit you.
Yeah, I'm at minus something. I'm at 0.
Okay, so a bunch of psychic power bolts like appear, manifest, and fly at you and do a ton of damage. Ficus, your turn.
I charge my laser.
I'm a fire and my laser.
I'm aiming my laser.
Seeing as how it's a laser, I mean, you'd probably get that bonus thing. Or I don't know what your bonus thing for being a laser priest does exactly,
It
but
should be 10, yeah. So
yeah.
I'll go for 50 then.
Okay, so that's a hit. He tries to dodge. He'll actually have to step aside. Nope. Roll damage. Okay, so 8 damage. That's it. Alright.
Yep.
So what armor? He has 3 armor and he has toughness 4, so 7. Okay, so 2 damage.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Victus, your turn.
Reloading. I'm jealous. That's my turn.
Okay, Boone, your turn.
Yeah. How does like dual wielding work? Because I picked that up.
Yeah, that reduces the negative modifier for dual wielding weapons.
I think he'll shoot with a minus 20 overall for both weapons, and that's just it.
Let me look it up. Is it what one is it? Is it melee or ballistic?
Ballistic 2-weapon wielder.
Okay, let me look it up.
Oh yeah, I picked that up too.
Wait, you're gonna wield a hell gun and a pistol in both hands?
Well, a hell
You need to
pistol
be
and
a-
last pistol, I guess.
Yeah.
Alright.
2-weapon wielder, right? Okay. When armed with 2 weapons of a particular type, you may spend a full action to attack with both on your turn. Each test made to attack with a weapon takes a minus 20 penalty. Yeah, so it's just
Yeah,
minus
I
20
would,
penalty.
I would take minus 30 then, so fuck
Yeah.
that. Hell gun.
I know you can reduce it even more with other talents, but
Ambidextrous. God damn it, being able to use
Dexterous.
two both. Yeah.
yeah. Do you have ambidextrous?
No.
Okay. Because then it becomes a minus 10, I think.
But you shoot with a minus 20, but you also get the bonuses of shooting, like aiming
Semi-auto
and
and
so on.
everything. Yeah.
Yeah, but I already have like minus 10 as well.
Okay, so you hit him once, roll damage.
Nice.
From the Righteous Fury. Yep, roll 1d10. Okay, Mira, your turn.
That's some solid damage.
Yep.
Bam!
Probably gonna use Divine Guidance. Which basically anybody with this basically get to take away 1 minus from whatever they shoot when they were shooting.
Sorry, what?
Basically, I'm gonna give Divine Guidance to Victus and Phil.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And
That was a fate point, yeah.
Yeah, it's a fate point. It's a fifth talent.
And what does that give? It removes the minus 10 penalty?
No. Any minus penalty you get. For example, if you have a minus 30, you can take that minus 30 away.
Oh, okay.
So basically, you can get a cold shot for free.
Is that a free
nice,
action
nice,
or a full action?
That's a fate talent. That's free.
Okay, yep. What's the rest of your turn?
Now I'm gonna half no, not half aim. Burst into Karak. Which the burst is 10.
Yep. Miss. Do you want to roll or?
Nope, not gonna reroll.
Okay. Zarkov.
Alright, I'm casting Blood Boil, but I'm choosing to take 8 points of damage to increase my power roll by 20.
Okay.
So 9's 49.
Mm-hmm.
And that's opposed toughness. And for every 5
Give me a
points...
sec. As you begin to cast this,
God damn.
he reaches out with his hand and roll opposed willpower for me.
Alright.
And he gets what bonus from it. And you can see, anyone who's observing, you can see that the strange tattoos that look like almost wriggling worms and insects beneath his flesh seem to form into very coherent symbols as he stares at Zargo.
Is it like an Astartes hood tattooed onto his head?
Yes. So he gets 4 degrees of success over you. Or sorry, not 4, 3 degrees of success. So he reduces the number of dice he would have rolled by 3.
So I've been
Just remove the last 3, basically.
Yeah. So that makes it a roll of 35. Give me a second. 35 minus 90 divided by 5. I gain 3 overbleed.
Okay.
So it's opposed my willpower opposed to his
Toughness. Yeah.
But I gain a plus 30 due to my overbleed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my fucking god. God damn it.
He smokes you.
Yeah.
That was unlucky. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Alright, Flo.
Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, Flo, your turn.
Alright, another half aim and...
Okay, yeah, he tries to dodge. And he fails, so roll damage.
Wow, single digit damage.
See, so... Well, 5 damage, because you have a lot of pen, so... Okay, his turn. What will he cast? He'll cast Seal Wounds.
That's the threshold 20, by the way, they override it.
Yeah. I don't think he's going to have any trouble.
Yeah, so he gets to heal himself for twice. Well, 1d10 plus his willpower.
Okay.
So, 3 times in fact, sorry.
That motherfucker.
Back to full HP. Okay, and that was a half action, right?
Yeah, that's a half action.
That broken ass. Well.
Yeah.
So then he casts Constrict on you. Yeah, on you, Zarko.
Alright, god damn it, I was about to do that to him.
Yeah, so let's see. No 9s. So 13 for every 10, increase the threshold of toughness test by 1. So it's like minus 30, I think.
Probably. That's on my turn now.
Yeah. Okay. So that's his turn. And Ficus, your turn.
So I raise up with my voice and say, "By the Emperor and all of his divine lasery might, I stab at thee!" And fire my laser.
Remember, you can take one minus thing off.
Yeah, like make a cold shot head. Probably
Cold
won't have
shot
any.
head.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can take it away, the minus 20.
So I'm just flat. Well, still plus 50.
So anyone, as you guys are fighting, you observe that the book he was reading from is like distorting quite rapidly as the fight continues, and you can see more than one of you is pretty sure at one point you saw a face bulging out from the book, almost as if it was screaming before being pulled back in again.
Like the Necronomicon, right?
Yeah, kind of like that. Alright, so that's a hit. He tries to dodge.
Didn't he already try?
He has step aside.
Oh, a step aside, okay.
He fails, roll damage. With an extra d10. Was that at his head, yeah?
Yes.
That it is.
Yeah, so no armor, okay. So 13 wounds. Okay, Victus, your turn.
Pictus will aim and shoot at his head.
Are you going to reroll?
You can't. Boone.
Transfer fate points.
So we could just call shot now.
It's
Yeah,
only 2.
get off.
I can only give it to 2.
Yeah,
Oh,
you don't have it, so.
well, shit. Okay.
You got
Probably
enough
should have given it to Boone so he could just spray and pray. But yeah.
Yeah, well, just wait until my turn. I can.
You can count shot. I think it's a single shot only.
Oh, fuck!
Plus his Helgun's got enough points to get through his armor. So.
I reroll, because that's a 99.
Yeah.
And you drop.
Jam.
Okay. 3.1.
He can't dodge, so roll.
So that's 3 damage then, I guess.
Yeah, if you semi-auto, yeah.
Well.
So 2, 4, and 6. So 12. Not bad. Mira, your turn.
Yeah, I'm just thinking if I should do. This is a game. I'm thinking if I should do divine guidance again, if need be.
He doesn't need it since his pen goes through all his armor.
I think it's better just to try and damage as fast as possible because he will heal next time.
Yeah, we just like a raid, guys. We just got burn. This is burn phase.
And I'm just gonna be first at him. Fail.
Alright, dismiss.
Are you going to reroll?
No.
Because, I mean, like, we've got a few more people before he reloads. Well, I mean, like, heals, so...
Zarkov is choking.
Two of us did some good damage, so...
I get to test willpower attack normally. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Are
I
you
guess
sure?
I will reroll.
Okay.
Hit.
Alright, roll damage. Okay, so 10. And... Oh, it's reduced, but... Oh no, you're blowing up his armor anyway. Okay, so... So it's minus 7 explosive to the... Where did you hit? Body? No, 71 is leg. Yeah, leg. Okay. There we go. The explosion reduces the target's leg to a hunk of smoking meat. The target must immediately make a toughness test or die from shock. Okay, let's see. Yeah, he passes. It's not dead. On a successful test, the target is still stunned for 1d10 rounds and takes 1d10 levels of fatigue and suffers blood loss. He will suffer from none of them because he doesn't suffer from that shit. Okay, Zarkov, you're choking.
Willpower to test be normal. I can.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm going to cast Heal Wounds. 4 and modify that. Goes off.
He tries to counterspell that. Opposed willpower?
Oh yeah, sorry. Ah, shit.
Okay, he beats you by... beats you by 5.6.
Right.
So he removes all of the side eyes.
Alright.
So you fail to cast at them.
Yep, I go again.
Okay. Can only block it once.
9.
Yeah, roll 1d100 then.
34.
What's 34 anyway? Go ahead while I'll just look it up.
That's 1 for me. Heals.
While Breath Leech, everyone, including the Psyker, becomes short of breath for a round and cannot make any run or charge actions. Okay.
Cool. Victus, I can heal you for this. Fine.
Nice.
I might be able to heal you again. But yeah, I can do it again. There you go. Do you fit for another 15?
I'm at
Actually,
full.
yeah. That's my
Is that
turn.
your turn? Okay, Flo, your turn.
Alright, half aim. Shoot this emo.
Okay, he tries to dodge. He dodges. Yep, dodges. Roll a 28. Okay. Carrick's turn. He casts Seal Wounds. Goes off, but there's a 9. What's 46?
Bloody tears.
Blood weeps from stone, blah blah blah. Okay, so just the whole place starts crying blood. Because that's not weird at all.
At all.
Alright, so he heals himself for a ton.
Yeah, probably back max.
Does that work? Like, if he's,
Yeah.
at minus?
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah.
Mhm.
He's still missing a leg, but yeah.
He feels fine.
Thing is, he can
What
actually
happened
just
to
regrow
Mimi's
the
turn?
leg,
Sorry.
but regenerate.
I fired, I shot him, but he dodged, so that's what happened.
Oh.
Is he prone since his leg got blown off, or?
I'd say he's leaning against the thing or something.
Alright, okay.
So he's like the Black Knight now.
Yeah.
Multiplied.
There's only a flesh wound.
Take off his other leg, guys. We'll eventually game down.
Okay, let's see what else will he cast.
This will end him without arms and legs, but still
Yeah.
casting and shit.
All he really needs is his head, right?
Okay, let's see. He'll cast. Actually, that's a good one, yeah, he'll cast that. Okay, so it goes off. He gains telekinetic shield. So it's 15, so every 5, so he gains 3 extra. Okay, this grants functions as granting 1 armor point for every relation to any other armor you are wearing. Okay, so he gains the equivalent of 4 more armor everywhere. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, and that's his turn. Ficus, your turn.
Well, I'm going to try and aim at his head, despite the fact I don't have the thing, so I'm going to take it at 30, because it's minus 20, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Remind you now has 4 armor on his head.
Even on his head.
Yeah, because it's a telekinetic shield all around his body.
He still has more on his. He still has like more.
Yeah,
on
he
his
still has
body,
more. He still has more everywhere else, but the head now has armor. So. Okay, so that's a hit. He's not even gonna try and dodge it. So
Would you take the minus 20? Because I thought Mira gave it to Ficus.
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
yeah, so
I
that's
thought you didn't
2.9.
re-give it.
Oh
No, you have it for the rest of the turn, don't you?
It's,
Oh, okay,
for the
well.
rest of the encounter.
So
Then
2.9.
that's 2.9.
It's a roll damage and then an extra d10. Okay, 1 leaves number 3, so I have 7 resistance, so 1, so 7 damage. Okay, Victus, your turn.
Victus will aim and shoot at his head. Laser clamp. Okay, it's a hit.
Yeah, he won't dodge it, so 1 damage. Roll. Okay, Pen 5 finds all his armor, so 8 damage. Boone, your turn.
Nope.
Okay. Mira, your turn.
Call a shot to the head. Because I do have the thing as well.
Mm-hmm. Nope. Zarkov, your turn. He sustained that choke shit, by the way.
Yeah, it's you don't actually sustain it. It's just it goes
Oh,
on.
it just keeps going on.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I have a fatigue, so I'll test willpower. Act normally. There's no way I'm breaking out of it. So second. I will fire lightning and fuck him.
Yep, the other one goes off, but roll the one you have.
Yeah.
Don't think that's that bad.
Whale of Darkness.
Oh, that's.
Yeah. So everything is blind around you.
Wait, what's the range of it?
3d10.
Yeah, 3d10. So something. Okay, yeah. So the whole room is now black.
I have night vision. Does that?
No, it's unnatural darkness. It's like
Oh.
just pitch black. It's like you're in space and it's the void.
Mm-hmm.
How long for?
One round, I think it says.
For a brief moment. Effectively the remainder of the round, so...
Yeah.
So when
so
it gets
after your turn, yeah.
Yeah, so it's basically useless.
Mm-hmm.
And I get, unless he tries to stop this, I do 2 damage to him.
He doesn't try to stop it. Okay, so where do you hit him?
It's
the body, it's always the body.
Yeah.
Okay. So he'd have 8 from his armor, and okay, so he actually absorbs all it off. There's no pen.
No, there isn't. Sadly.
Yeah, so he absorbs it all. Okay.
Also.
So Flo, your turn. But before we go to your turn, Carrick just sort of looks up at you and then looks back down at the book, which is becoming more and more turmoil on his face and on the book, and the book is clearly like almost writhing as if it's trying to escape. Something is trying to escape from inside it, and he just like looks at you all and says, "You fools! You're costing me time and concentration. What do you hope to gain here? Even if you were to destroy me, you will learn nothing of what plagues your precious sector. You're dooming us all by prolonging this fight. I cannot continue to contain it if you continue to fight me." And Flo, it's your turn.
Well, as a half action, she reloads the hunting rifle.
Okay.
You can fire a single shot as well.
Yeah, I can fire an unaimed single shot.
Alright, so that's just base damage. You don't get the accurate bonus because you need to aim for that.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah. So you still hit him though, but just roll base damage.
Ooh.
Okay, where did you hit? You hit him in the head actually. So that will leave him with 1 armor and 2, so 5 resistance, so 7 damage. Not bad. Okay, so you can clearly see he's struggling to contain whatever is in the book, and he spends a half action to keep it contained. And then he casts this lovely thing. Where is it? There we go.
By the way, when he's sustaining, he takes a -4 on all of his power rolls.
I know.
Yeah.
Cool.
He's a self-destruct. Should have thrown our Pokeball sooner.
So he's going to cast Mass Fling and make you all the targets of the fling. Taking away the 4 is not okay,
shit.
so it's powerful. So what's the overbleed on Fling? For every 5 points exceed threshold, you can lift an additional 5 kilograms. Okay, so it doesn't matter what Mass Fling. Okay. For every 5 threshold, you can fling them another meter. Okay, so he can fling you his willpower into walls and things like that. So you can all roll opposed willpower to resist him lifting you up and flinging you across the room.
I'm opposing being picked up with my willpower, okay.
Yes, all of you.
Oh well, actually,
I shall not be picked.
opposed. So he's probably
It's
got.
it's supposed, Joe.
Yeah.
So he rolled 5.3. So it goes off on everyone. And he flings you 6 meters plus his overbleed. The overbleed is per 10. So threshold 31. What did he roll? 46?
Yep.
So he only gets threshold 1. Okay, so he tosses you guys 7 meters each. So Victus, he'll slam you into that wall. Okay. And you take damage from that. Let me see, it's the base of a flame. The object deals 1d10 impact damage plus 1 point per meter traveled. So how far did you travel?
I was
3
here.
meters or so.
Yeah, 3
Okay,
meters.
so I'll roll 1d10 plus 3. There's no pen or anything. It always hits your body. And then it flings Mira into this altar here.
Oops.
You take 6 damage. No pen or anything.
Does nothing.
It flings Ficus over here. You take 8 damage into the body. No pen or anything. It will throw Boone all the way over here.
Oh, great.
It's like that much damage with no pen.
Um,
Flings Flow over here. You take that much damage, Flow, to the body.
12 damage?
Yeah, with no pen. So resisted by armor and everything.
Oh shit! Sorry, I realize now. I didn't think about
Shows
that.
Zarkov over there. So Zarkov, you take 9 and you fly over this way.
Okay. No damage.
Yeah, you're over there. Sweet.
Uh.
And that is his turn.
Are we using our toughness to not take damage as well?
You
or what?
reduce toughness and armor. Yeah,
Okay.
toughness and armor. And yeah, you go flying into that wall there. And it is your turn.
Bermuda, are you calculating, or have you like go through all of your armor and toughness?
I have 3 armor and 3 toughness, so it only reduced 6 of the damage, and I took 6 damage.
Wow,
She was
okay.
already hurt before the fight
Yeah,
started.
I didn't see that. Okay.
I had 7 hit points, and I have 1 now.
Well, I will shoot at this guy's head with my laser.
Laser clamps?
Oh come on, please! Is he going to try and dodge, or is he still willpowering that thing?
He's gonna try that.
Oh motherfucker!
Funny enough, as a reaction, he can also try and stop projectiles.
Is a laser a projectile?
No. So he does not dodge, so roll damage.
Plus how many d10?
2d10. But can't Righteous Fury.
It's not more than 2.
No, it's max of 2d10. Yeah. It's per 2 degrees of success, so to a max of 2d10
Yeah.
additional. Yeah. So
4 damage, ain't it?
19, is it?
He has 4 armor and 4 toughness, right?
Yeah, sorry, yeah, correct. Well, he's pen.
Yeah,
So-
and 1, so 3 armor, 4 toughness.
Yeah,
So 7, so he takes 12 damage.
correct. Alright, Victus, your turn.
I still have the cult shot thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's
I'm doing the same. Aim and shoot at the head.
Okay, he tries to dodge. He does dodge.
Okay.
Boone, your turn.
Nope.
Mira?
Let's see if this helps.
He can't dodge. Roll damage. Okay.
And that's to the head as well.
It's the head, alright. So Pen's all the armor. He has 4 toughness.
1 damage.
Yeah. That's -8 explosive to the head. I think that kills him, yeah.
Pretty sure that's.
Let me just check. In a series of unpleasant explosions, the target's head and torso peel apart, leaving a gory mess on the ground. For the rest of the fight, everyone moving out of this area must make an agility test or fall over.
Oh shit.
Did you say in a series of unpleasant explosions?
Yeah.
Are there pleasant explosions?
Yes.
Oh,
I've had pleasant
my
explosions
bad.
all the time.
Okay, so he's dead.
His constrict thing stops on, right? I'm guessing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ding
So as-
dong, the witch is dead.
As Carrick dies, instead of dying in the way you would imagine, his body simply starts to disintegrate as if it was made of dust. And the folly, as he called it, around you, the room or the construct that you're inside, starts to slowly rumble and shake as if it was beginning to collapse upon itself. And the book in front of you immediately slams shut, and a wail of agony or exultation, you can't be sure, seems to scream throughout the place, and you can't help but like close your ears as the book begins like do an ear-piercing scream, and you can't hear or speak. Even when you shout to each other and no words seem to come out, all you can hear is the deafening roar of whatever is coming out of the book.
If I kind of try and sign omniscience, whatever is escaping,
Sure.
4.8 degrees success.
You feel an immense demonic presence that
gosh.
is soon to break out of the book.
I say we must leave. That there is a demon approaching, one that we cannot deal with.
Are the doors open?
The doors, the portals as they were, are sort of open. They seem to be flickering, and every time you look at them, they're flickering between wildly different areas. You see a volcanic area, an ice place, a tropical jungle, something you can't even describe, a long room with jagged knife-like things on the edges, and every few seconds the portal seems to blink and flicker as a new reality or a new area seems to jump into visage before you.
We can't talk with anyone, right?
No, like all you hear is the deafening screaming of whatever is coming out of the book in your ears. And even though you roar at each other, like you can hear nothing else except the screaming.
I just grab everyone and I point to the portal and I do a motion to jump at the same time.
Alright, roll me 1d10.
All of us?
Just one person.
George, I think you get the honors.
D10. Okay. Paradise. Here you go.
Paradise Land, yep.
Ooh,
Nine
this
is
has
good.
got to be good.
9 is never good.
There it is.
And the last thing you see as you all dive through the portal is the folly beginning to shatter and almost buckle in up between itself. And the book, which was, you believe, screaming in exultation at its victory or its escape, begins to shriek in abstract horror as the entire reality behind you collapses along with it. And you see the stars that Carrick so carefully formed in his arrogance implode into tiny supernovas and destroy the place entirely. And you jump into the portal and get sucked off, and where you will end up, nobody knows. We'll find out next time.
Do I have an idea what demon it was, like, of what ruinous power? Or is it just
I can just give you it's a demon. It did belong to a certain ruinous power, yeah.
I'm gonna guess Cinch, but, you know.
Quite likely, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, so if you're interested, you guys, you fall unconscious when you wake up, and where you do wake up, let me just consult the chart of doom on the planets you wake up on.
Paradise Land. Paradise
It's not so bad. I wouldn't call it paradise, but I guess to the layman's terms it might be. You all wake up feeling like you've slept for hours on a tropical beach made of completely pure white sand. And when you wake up, the first thing you see is a vast primordial jungle of some kind looming in front of you, and the sound of chittering creatures fast approaching.
We're
That's
on a
what
Do
death
you-
we
world.
do we look at our wrists and there's like a little pyramid shaped thing there?
No, it's not Ark, unfortunately.
Damn it. Sure sounds like it.
Is there girls with coconuts for,
No, there's no girls with coconuts, unfortunately.
Wow.
Guys, I think we're on a death world. Not a death world, goddamn Catan. Catan.
Fucking aliens.
Right, so we'll find out what happens to you guys next time on Dark Heresy.
Dun dun dun.
Oh my.
Okay, and the reward for finally completing Chapter 1 is 1 permanent fate point
Yay, back
and
to this.
1,000 experience.
Ah, shit, son.
How much?
Yes.
1,000.
1,000.
Holy shit, 1,000 experience.
Just finished the chapter, dude, so...
Yeah, but still. It's nice.
And you stopped a dude from destroying reality. I think that deserves 1,000 experience.
Hey, man,
Yeah.
if he could create a place without the warp, I would have went along with that. It was like a
But
nice
was
place.
it real, man? Or was he just creating delusions and he was going to destroy everything real to create the delusion?
I don't mind. If a place without the warp seems pretty fucking nice, I'm not gonna lie.
That makes you question, what is reality? If he says it's reality, is it reality?
Huh?
Is reality a reality?
My reality is not your
Another
reality.
dimension.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me.
Yeah. Maybe he was right. Maybe his way was the only way to go. Destroy reality and create a fake reality, making it the real reality.
Well, thank you very much, everyone. It's been an awesome stream and
Yes.
it's been an awesome session. Cheers, Warren. Wonderful.
Yes, thank you, Warren, and happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone.